It's All Gravy with Teresa. Hey guys, this is Teresa and you're watching It's All Gravy. We're here in Teresa's kitchen. It is way too late in the day for us to be doing this. But Clinton is working a Christmas schedule, so that means we are getting these in when we can. And when we were thinking about time-wise how to do this, I thought about the sausage balls that we make. And they are not only just a Christmas favorite or a holiday favorite, they're a wintertime favorite for us. And we mix them up and then have them just as snacks. You can leave them, they keep real well in an airtight container. This Christmas I know is going to be a little bit different for people, but it'd be a great gift to take and drop off to someone that you're actually not going to get to stay and visit with. Or someone that just needs, these are great just to warm up for breakfast with your coffee in the morning. So we're going to get started. It's real easy, just a few little ingredients. And I will tell you that I am using my mixer tonight. My hands are really hurting today. All those years of making 5-gallon pots of gravy, I have arthritis real bad in my hands. And by this time of day, it's hurting pretty bad. So we got out the handy dandy KitchenAid. Banner. Also, we get our sausage from Wyatt and Allie Bentley from Bentley Farms. On the cards, you will have the recipe for 1 pound of sausage. And 1 pound of sausage would be about not enough for this crew. So while we're mixing them up, we're going to go ahead and do a double batch. So you're going to put 1 pound of sausage. And you're going to put 2 cups of Bisquick, and you're going to put half of this bag, which is 4 cups of cheese, or 1 pound of cheese, shredded cheddar, I like the Mexican blend in ours, but the shredded cheddar is really good also. And we're going to have about 1/4 of a cup of milk. And just add that if you need to. If your sausage is not fat enough or your cheese is not moist enough, you need a little something to mix up the flour in there. So let's get started. We've already washed our hands. I got my mixer plugged up. I hope everybody's had a good week. We're having some beautiful, today was absolutely beautiful weather that I always enjoy. And, you know, we talked a little bit the other day about Christmas and us not going to put anything on credit cards. And I'll tell you, it's been very hard on me because I go in the stores and I see we just crumble this up like this. Every grandbaby I see, like, they really need that. And then my children are grown, and I think, man, they really need that. But I've done really good so far, so only got about a week to hold out. Maybe we'll make it, and with no charge cards. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put another one in here. When we're rolling these out, and I'll show you, I've already preheated my oven to 350. And a lot of times you will go to get-togethers and the sausage balls will be little pea size, or not really pea size, but little tiny. And I like mine a little bigger than that. I like them, we roll them up about walnut size, and then by the time they bake, they're like a little mini biscuit. And you can use any kind of, you know, if you wanted to have a dipping sauce, you could use ranch or a honey mustard, or you could even use gravy. You know, have gravy to dip them in.
Something involving bacon grease.
Something with bacon grease, that's right. We love the bacon grease. My hands here. All right, now we're going to put you making one batch, you would put 2 cups of Bisquick. And I'm using, for a double batch, I've got 2 pounds of sausage. And I'm going to put 4 cups of Bisquick. I'm going to have to open another one. And this is good stuff. And you can find it on sale after the holidays are over. They'll put it on sale. I have used a off-brand before, and I really don't like them as well. So I would say to use the Bisquick brand. There's about 4 cups. And then for this cheese, if you can do fresh cheese, that's great. Be 1 pound for 1 pound of sausage, or 2 pounds, which is this whole bag. It'll be the bag you get at the store that says 8 cups. And you can use whatever cheddar cheese is usually preferred, but I like this Mexican blend. Get that ready. Then we're going to go ahead and pour about 1/4 of a cup of milk in here. And we'll just add that if we need it to soften the mix up. And this might be loud for a minute, y'all. So we're going to get it going. I guess I can get it. Y'all tell it's the end of the night. I'm going to do everything with my hands. So we're going to add this in a little at a time. And it's also good to remember to set your sausage out of the refrigerator and let it get room temperature. That's going to let the fat, help mix the fat up in here. And I think I did mention Wyatt and Allie. And we are trying to get most all of our meat there. We just picked up a pork the other day. Whoops, I've gone the wrong way. Let me clean that off a little bit. But it smells so good. And we get the hot sausage. And it's not terribly hot. It's just a little hot. If you like, you know, I told you before that we like sage when we were making dressing. You can also put a little sage in here. This is another one of these great recipes that I'm giving you the basic recipe. And then you can add to it as you see fit. Try, you know, experiment with different spices and different herbs would be fun to, especially when there's really nothing to this. And if the kids were all still in good shape, which by the end of the day, they're like me, they're a little scattered. But this is great for them to help make the sausage balls. Unless you get a little picky like me and you want them all the same size and you say, go ahead, I'll get it. Because you're not doing it exactly like I want it done. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of milk in here so it's not trying to run out of our bowl. And if you don't have one of these nice mixers, most of the time I don't use this. I'll use this to incorporate it with this, get it started, and then I just use my hands like you're making biscuits and mix it up really good. But like I said, my hands are hurting a little bit tonight. Woo! Now. And y'all, it's fun to cook. I know you think that me and Clint just are doing that, but we always have a good time.
Oh.
So we're going to add the rest of that cheese in there. We might have to have just a little bit more milk. And then I'll show you real quick about the size that we make the sausage balls. And then we'll bake them off. It'll take about 20 minutes and let you see how great they turn out. About got my little pan too full. Put just a little tad of milk. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this off of here, Clint. And use my hands because that's what I like to do. We did our video the other day on where you had to go to YouTube and look at it. And that did us pretty good. I just asked Clint, and it's the best one that we had put on YouTube. So thank you all. Thank you. And if you know of anybody you think that likes just good old country home cooking, please tell them about us. And we shared with you before that if we can get up to 1,000 followers on YouTube, that will open a few avenues for us. So there's what the consistency of it, and it is a little bit to mix it up, but not if you got young hands or you got young people to help you. Not that I'm old, I'm crying today. I finally am feeling a little better. I went and had my first iron infusion last week. So I'm finally getting a little strength back. But it seems like, especially this time of year, you know, y'all heard last week how crazy our house is. Has that showed yet?
Yeah.
Oh. How crazy our house is. So by this time of night, I am ready for everybody to get laid down. So there we go. And there's about the consistency that you want it. Kind of like a dry biscuit dough. Like that. Okay, let's roll out a few. And just a regular baking sheet.
Not greased, right?
Not greased. Do not grease them. Thank you, Clint. I didn't think about that.
I made that mistake.
And I think I mentioned earlier, a lot of times I'll make these and just put them in the Ziploc freezer bags and then take them out, and the kids will have them to snack on all day, or I like to have about 3 or 4 of them and a cup of coffee, but about walnut size. That may be a little bigger than a walnut. And you can experiment with that. You know, if your family likes the little ones, the pea-sized ones, you can do that. Or if you like them bigger, you know, it's all, again, in what you and your family like and what you want to add to it. All the goodies. This is just the basic stuff to get you started and get you interested in cooking. And again, you know, I was thinking about if you're trying to be intentional and not spend a lot of money, what a nice, really Christmas gift to take and sit on somebody's porch. Be a nice surprise. All right, guys. About like that. We're going to finish filling this pan up. They will cook for about 20 to 22 minutes depending on your oven. So you'll want to check it pretty regular. You want the bottom, I like the bottom of them kind of crispy brown. And you can, again, you can do that to your liking, however you like them. But we're going to finish rolling these out and get a pan in to bake, and we'll be back in a few minutes and let you see the product. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, here we are back. It has been about 22 minutes, and this is exactly how we want them to look. Let me get a little fork here and show you on the end. I like them like this, a little crispy on the bottom. It's where the cheese has gotten good and crusty, crispy. And they're good and brown on the top. And delicious. I'm
So I
telling
get to take
you.
these home?
They are delicious. Yes, these will be for you, Clay. So guys, I hope that this is something you'll try. It's very easy. Like I said, 3 ingredients and a little bit of milk. And you don't even have to use milk. I've used water before. Just something to where the flour will stick together a little bit better. In different sizes, you can make them different sizes to your preference. And whatever dipping sauce you like. And I hope you enjoy them. Spread the word. I hope you're getting ready for the holidays. You're being kind. When you go outside, you're going shopping, please wear a mask and hand sanitize so we can get rid of this crud and start enjoying our families again. I think that's all I've got. I love you guys. I think of you. I know the holidays are hard. They're hard for a lot of us. And, you know, my remedy is to just stay busy and, you know, service work is the key. If you're thinking about somebody else, you can't think so much about yourself. So, we will see you next week.